Hello everyone, welcome to Gigi's Honeybees. Just wanted to come out and take a look to see how my hives are doing and just check the top supers to see if they have been bringing in some honey. If they have, I'm thinking Saturday I may pull a little and give them some more comb to work on again. But they're all busy. They're all out flying and gathering and doing what they do. I'm real proud of the swarms. It seems like they just got settled and just took off. Walk down here and see what the other ones look like as well. Hopefully they're doing just as good. Oh yeah, they're out busy too. Good deal. So they are doing good. Seem to have settled in where they're at there as well. This big flower bed here, we planted some zinnias in, and I see sprouts coming up on some areas, and down here on the end there's some more, and some sunflower sprouts on the very end there. It'd be nice to see this whole bed just filled with zinnias. They're so pretty. And there's my daily visitors, the geese. They always come around. This hive here was my first swarm that I caught. And this honey super was put on here a little over a week ago. And as you can see, these frames here in the middle, they're on it, they're working it. These are all drawn out, and they've already got some honey stored and capped. So this is going to be a good box to harvest, hopefully here in the next few days. Maybe can get some early spring honey, which I would love to have. The other three that I checked, these three down here on the end, they're in the top box, but they haven't really began to draw out the comb yet, or of course store any honey. So we'll see what they do in the next few days. This is my other original hive, Ruby, that we struggled with last year, but she's bounced back. I'm sure this isn't the original queen, but we've got bees in here building up comb and depositing honey. So hopefully they'll finish this box out, and it'll be full. Okay, this is Crystal. So this is my first hive, one of my original hives. And when I put this honey super on here, I didn't have enough frame, so I just kind of spread them out a little bit, but they're building it up thick in the middle here. These outside frames don't have anything on them, so I may do some swapping if I can, and put them in the middle and see if they can draw them out a little bit better. But it's fine. I will work with what they have. These photos here are some of the frames from the two hives that were donated to me that I requeened, and it looks to me like the queen has begun to lay some eggs and young larvae and capped brood. I really wished I had some nice, good, clean drone comb to put in here for her, and I may have to just get some and let them build it out. But this is some of the old comb is still in here. I did replace some of it, but they still have a lot that they were using that had nectar in it, and I didn't want to take all their resources from them. But she's doing good. She's laying, and it seems like they are still storing some pollen and some nectar, and I see all stages of brood in here. So hopefully the requeening was successful. And I will say this, when I am inspecting the hives now, they don't seem to be as aggressive. They still come out and fly around you, but they're not just out to get you like they were before I put the new queen in there. So yeah, these are some very well used frames, and I really would like to get them replaced. I think it's more than long enough to recycle these out and put some nice fresh clean waxed combs in here and let them build back up. And this one is the other donated hive that I have. And we'll go into hers, and hers looks similar. She has a lot of honey, nectar stored, pollen. I love all the different colors of pollen. It's always nice to see. And each frame looked similar. They had pollen and nectar. And they've kind of built this comb so crazy because it wasn't on a foundation. It's just blank. So, and here's some of her brood that she has laid, and this was another requeening. So, looks pretty solid. Looks pretty good. So I think she's going to do fine, and I think both of these colonies should burst out with population here before too long. And hopefully they'll be good at making me some honey. Sorry for the blurred pictures. Usually I'm out there by myself, so I'm having to hold the frame and take the photo. But I just love all the different colors of pollen. It's just so pretty when you see that on the frame. It almost looks like stained glass. But she's doing well, and I think, like I said, these two hives will just burst with population before much longer if the queen continues and does as well as she's doing here. The next few photos are some of the same, just more frames from the box. A lot of nectar was stored. I kept frame after frame after frame had nectar. And there's my queen there. You can see her in the middle. She's a pretty queen. She's got that bright orange, yellow abdomen. And there she is there. Trying to hide. It's always nice when I open the box and pull the frames, and I can kind of guess where the queen is, and a good amount of times I'm right, and sometimes I may miss her. I think that's where she should be, and I pull the frame and I don't see her, but I think I might just not be seeing her. I think she might just be hiding from me. There's a very good picture of her there. And these are some of the other frames I checked, hives I checked. So, and I like to just kind of look down at the frames before I pull any out, just to see where the bees are at and what they're doing. They still had a lot of work to do in the top box. 2 or 3 of the hives had more drawn out than the others, but none of them had them completely drawn out. So hopefully when our Chinese tallow comes in and we got a good heavy nectar flow, I'll get these boxes drawn out, and then I'll have plenty of drone comb. And as I pull the honey and extract it, I'm going to put the wet frames right back on the boxes, because I feel like they'll fill them up pretty quick when that tallow comes in. And here's one that didn't have much in the honey super at all yet. Look at them peeking out at the top, just checking me out as I'm checking them out. And I was trying to see down in here to see if I could see if there was any honey stored in any of the frames before I pulled any out. Some had a little bit, some had none. So I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe and share. this content with anyone who would like to join in on the fun. Thanks again for watching.